welcome to Drunken Confessions episode. What episode are we on? 68.
Yay! I just told you. Good job.
How is it that every week you can ask right before the start of the show and then forget by the end of the intro? Like that's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Listen, Judgy McJudger. Don't even.
Too
It's been a day, okay? Okay, do I pick on you?
Yes.
Oh no, I had a tough day
Good.
taking pictures of my grandbabies and looking at pictures of my grandbabies. It was the
Get over it.
roughest day
On that
ever.
note, hi everyone, I'm your spirit guide, Cass. We have the hostess with the mostest, Amy, and next to her is her lovely husband, Jeremy.
How you doing?
That stranger that you are seeing there is Stephanie.
Hello.
She is finally back to join us. Made it this week. Woohoo.
She got hit with a freeze ray, so she can't move right now.
Yep.
No, she is stuck in time, frozen in time.
I'm using my psychic abilities to put my voice in all of your heads.
Like a ventriloquist.
And clearly ready for fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That photo is actually from last fall.
Oh, there you go. And then we have, go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead. I'm done.
I was just going to say, and then we also have Dave the Enabler.
Yeah, she was just going to talk about me. Totally unimportant. You could have kept
No,
that.
it totally isn't. So,
No.
I mean, hey, that's what it is, right?
And Bailey says hi.
Right here.
Hi, Bailey. I don't know what she's barking at, but we're going to ignore her.
So
My
on that note,
My dogs have been like Barkosauruses all day today. I don't know what the hell the deal is with them. It's
I'm going to drink to you guys.
Oh, yeah. So happy
We're
Wednesday,
into
guys.
episode 68.
Woohoo. Ooh.
Hey, Cass, is that the background that announces to everybody in California that it's a boy?
Oh!
Oh, too soon?
The roof. The
right,
roof's
so how
now
was-
on fire.
Yeah,
That
more
was
like
what?
the state is on fire.
Oh, they're already hit a record this year. That is just like an extra.
Hey, but
What's
you know,
one
it could be
more?
worse. They could be Colorado. Apparently, parts of Colorado went from 90 to 25 degrees and snowing
Yeah.
over
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
it's like
few
South
days.
Dakota, too.
I don't believe South Dakota exists.
Heat wave! Oh, shit, we got 7 feet of snow.
Yeah, the Dakotas are actually no, okay. South Dakota has Mount Rushmore, so I know that exists. It's North Dakota that I've never met anybody from there. I've never met anybody that's been there, and I believe it's just a placeholder on a map. I don't think it actually exists.
I've never been over there. So, I don't know. Don't look at me, none.
Oh,
So, how was your week?
decent. I mean, had a bunch of shows. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's coming to get more and more shows that are starting up, either virtually or wanting to come into the studios. And yeah, another week where I successfully kept from killing anyone. So that's always a plus.
That is a plus.
That's a biggie.
What, did you bite anybody?
Nope, there was no biting. No, that's rude. Like I think I would kill somebody before I bit them.
Rude.
I do. I think I would kill somebody before I bit them. I just think biting is just so uncultured. It's so uncouth. I mean, if you're gonna stoop that far, you might as well just kill
It wasn't cool when Tyson did it.
them. Exactly.
I was just gonna say that's messed up.
Bad form.
Don't be so judgy. Oh, I don't need you guys. I'm cracking myself up today.
And that's really all that matters. That's yeah.
Oh, Steph, what's new with you? Where have you been?
Well, after I had a really fun, busy weekend, and then I felt like crap for 3 days after, and now I'm here. So,
It must have been a fun weekend.
well, I mean, I wish it was. I mean, it was fun, but not sleeping for 24 hours on
No.
Monday fun.
No, that's a hell of a hangover.
It wasn't even from a hangover. That's the worst part. Like,
No.
I wore myself down this weekend. Well, between Friday, we all got together for lunch.
We did.
And then me and Amy and Jeremy were out till, oh gosh, I mean, not like crazy late, but pretty late.
Yeah,
And-
I miss everything when I leave. It seems like every time I like bail on you guys, like you guys all go get crazy without me.
Yeah,
Well,
and we
That's
did.
because you always make us stay put and not get crazy. So once you leave, they're like, woo!
Yeah.
So if I become the voice of reason in this group, we've got major issues.
We're gonna buy you a shirt that says "Fun Governor."
Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it was a fun weekend.
No good.
I had fun, from what I can remember.
Oh man, yeah.
Good times. It came to a screeching halt with my car, my brakes going out this morning, and I thought I was going to die. And
So
Part
quite
of me was
literally a
like-
screeching halt.
part of me was like, oh, we're going into can't stop at the stop sign, and there's cars coming both ways. Here's the end of Betty. Glad I got full coverage. But
Right?
yeah, so yeah, that was fun. And then I take Jeremy's truck and it smells like something died in there, and I don't know what's going on with that.
Sorry.
I don't
You know, not everybody has a big enough backyard to hide all the bodies. Check your privilege.
Right?
Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna so just pardon me while I sit here and drink my worries away.
Not me. I've just pretty much what? Oh, I sold my house for the third time.
Yay.
I just
You know what?
No, you have a bid. You have a good bid so far.
I'm done congratulating
Knock
you
on wood.
until it's done.
And
Here's
then you
what-
sign the
what-
papers.
I'm telling you, I cannot believe how many times we've gotten offers, like huge, great, beautiful offers, and they fall through. And then they get the next one, and then it falls. And as soon as we put the house back on the market that day, we get another offer. It's like our house is very marketable.
Are all the
It's-
offers overpriced?
2 of the 3. The last one was exactly what we're asking.
Oh, wait. Is that one gone through yet or fallen?
That's the one we're waiting on the appraisal. They're
Okay.
going to come out and appraise the house. This is
That
the
will
only one with
probably
no.
go through.
The only contingency on this one is the appraisal.
Okay.
All right, and Jeremy, what funny thing happened to you that you couldn't wait to tell us?
Yes.
I stop you before we started recording.
All right. So my coworker, his wife really likes beef jerky, like any type of jerky.
Mhm.
And so when he's out and about, he buys jerky for her all the time.
Yeah, we always have a ton of jerky in our house too. We like.
Well, this time he bought camel jerky, and she's scared of it.
Okay.
I'd still try it.
So I now have a pack of camel jerky for everybody to try out, whoever wants to dare to try
I'll
it.
try it.
So he's saving it for the next time the 4 of us are, well, the 5 of us are together.
Oh yeah,
I'm in.
I think I've had camel jerky. I had elk,
Okay.
ostrich.
I've had elk. I've never had ostrich.
Ostrich isn't
I've
bad.
had venison.
I want an ostrich scrambled egg
I
or
eat.
omelet.
Yeah, it would like feed 4.
I know.
I have elk jerky in my fridge right now.
Yeah, I mean, I eat nigiri and sashimi. Camel
Yeah.
jerky doesn't phase me in the least.
No.
But yeah.
I'll try it. I'll try it. Hell, I eat pig eyes once and pig brain.
Oh.
I'm
So
okay with it.
camel jerky is on the menu for the next get together we have.
No, thank you. I'm good.
You want me?
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. There's nothing like, I don't have to prove myself by eating it. Like, I eat a lot of weird things, but some things just don't sound appealing. And
And
Even if
that's
we
total-
double
and that's
dog dare
totally
you?
Fine.
no,
You don't see us
I'm
proving
curious.
anything. I'm just curious to see how it tastes.
Yeah, I'm curious to how gamey it's gonna taste, or will it be
Yeah.
gamey at all, or
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't know.
I'm not judging anybody who doesn't want to try it since I won't try sushi. Well, no,
Yeah.
I take that back. I did try it and I was not a good
Did
experience.
you try
so I'll never
real
try-
sushi or did you try?
I tried sushi when I went out with you and your husband, and it
I
was
know, but
not
did
good.
you didn't try the raw shit?
I don't even remember.
I
But
think you just tried like a California roll or something.
I think the only thing I ended
mean,
up
that's
eating was
sushi.
like fried squash or something like that at that place.
Yeah, that's all you had.
Yeah.
I actually had a hard time at that place just because the sushi I got was kind of warm. But I
Oh.
mean, my
It's supposed
sushi's
to be.
like cold.
No. You need to stop buying sushi from grocery stores and gas stations. That's the problem there. No, it's supposed to be warm. That's how that goes.
It was kind of
So he doesn't like. So he doesn't like sushi either. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Love me some sushi.
If
Yeah.
it's
Gosh, I
cold,
could eat that
it's
every
old.
day.
I could not every day,
I
not
could.
but I mean at least a good once or twice a week. I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. The only thing is I use less soy with mine, so I just like retain water like a mother. Just walk around all blown up.
One time I was eating.
I can't close my hands.
Hey, one time I was at this restaurant where we was getting a bunch of maki off the plate, which is California rolls. A lot of people know them as, or rice rolls. But I'll tell you what, I got in one that had eel in it, and that was done. It's like
I don't care for eel.
It's like
That's the one I don't like. I don't like eel.
myself to swallow it, my body was still like, nope, it's gotta come out.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of eel, but the rest of them I'm all about. So.
All right, so I think we need to do a drunken confession.
Okay.
So let's
Drum
see
roll.
what it says. What is your favorite thing to do while drinking?
Video games.
I don't know. For me, like I like the social aspect of drinking. So like for me, it's most fun if I'm drinking with friends and just having like fun conversation. I mean, yeah, going out dancing is fun and stuff too, but I like, I'm more like chill, low key about it most of the time. Like when we go to to Amy's house and just all sit around and chit chat and have drinks, and that's my happy place.
Yeah, it's definitely the chats,
Yeah, I agree. It's
especially random ones.
yeah. Until Amy gets drunk and
No, those are usually the best.
Dave, I would have thought yours was playing music on the jukebox.
That's even while he's not drinking.
I
He
can
has
be
more fun
that's
kicking
like a
everybody out
favorite thing to do when I'm
box.
sober.
In
Like,
my
I don't-
defense, I don't think I've ever seen Dave not drink.
That is true.
Ow.
Well, I mean, it's not like she's around you all the time, Dave.
Dave, how many
so-
times have you seen me not drink?
True.
See,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm
We're
not
usually,
judging.
yeah,
I'm
we're
just stating facts.
Are
we
we
get
really
together.
not a group of friends? Are we just drinking buddies?
I mean, I don't know.
Right, actually. Never thought of it that way.
Drinking associates.
Do we need group therapy?
Probably.
I feel like that's what this is, isn't it? Like, did we decide
Think it
that?
That is true. That is true.
Now, my favorite thing to do when I'm drinking, I love playing pool. That's the one
Even
thing I
even
love
when
to
Amy's
do.
kicking your ass.
Well,
Yeah, buddy.
all right. Normally, Amy does kick my ass at pool. She owns a pool table. She should kick my ass at it. Although this past year, I've been kind of catching up with her because we keep score. We keep track of, games. I've actually been keeping up with her, so her game's been a little off this year.
To be fair, though, I usually win at pool, but she always kicks my ass at air hockey.
I kick everybody's ass at air hockey.
However, the last time we played, I kicked her ass at air hockey, and she kicked
was
my
really
ass
drunk.
at pool.
I was really drunk. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I was drunk.
I can't handle you.
So talking about playing pool, what are your favorite drinking games?
Yeah, so we thought tonight we would talk about your favorite games that you like to play while drinking versus your favorite drinking games that you like to play just to drink and get fucked up.
So I get what you're saying. Okay.
So for
Well, my
example,
favorite game
like,
to play drinking is pool. I love to shoot pool.
right.
But pool is not a drinking game unless it's played.
I mean,
with-
anything can be a drinking game if you apply yourself.
Well, we're gonna get to
Mhm.
that. We're gonna get to that premature, Dave.
Well, you know what? If I don't get an outline of show topics, I cannot be held accountable.
None of us got an outline because we don't use an outline this week.
Okay, well then there you go. So then I'm not
you know what?
premature.
We're
You know what
flying
that
from the
means?
hip.
AKA Amy didn't do it. And Kathy's in charge of this week's podcast, so nobody gets an outline. Just putting that out.
Wait. Was that a dig, or were you just stating facts?
No, I'm stating facts.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I shouldn't be offended.
No, it's a true story.
Okay, good. I'm not, because I'm not offended, but I just want to make sure. Because if you're meant to offend me, I should be offended, right?
Can we mute her?
I just saw you offended about
Dave will.
I mean, yes.
You know Dave will.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
honestly,
take
like,
much.
so me, like, yeah, because I mean, the same thing, like, so my big thing used to be darts. Like, I was a big steel tip darts guy, which are almost always in bars. I was in a league, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, kind of like pool, but I mean, it's not necessarily a drinking game, but it is a game while drinking. What do you meme would fall into that category? Cards Against Humanity, that kind of stuff.
Yes, I love Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, we had fun
my dartboard
playing.
in my garage. That's an official height and official tape.
So, like, the game I love to do while drinking, even though, yes, pool is up there in the list, but honestly, it's cornhole.
Mm-hmm.
I love to play cornhole.
I knew you were going to say that.
And I'm sorry, the more I drink, the better I get.
Except at your bachelorette party.
Your cornhole.
Sorry.
Bachelorette party, I think I kicked your ass at it. Do you remember that?
Sorry.
Wasn't that your bachelorette party I kicked your ass at cornhole?
My bachelorette party? No, we went.
Oh, no, that was Hannah's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had Alanis Morissette playing in my head for a second. That's all.
Which one?
Isn't that ironic? I was just. It's
That
corn-
the Manila
cornhole.
girl said cornhole. Is there
Okay.
another meaning? Okay, I knew you guys were gonna make this dirty. Is there another meaning for cornhole that?
Yes, there absolutely is.
No.
Yeah.
And what is it, Dave?
That which Amy refuses to do.
Oh,
Butt stuff.
butt stuff.
It's called butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Hashtag no less.
Hashtag butt stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, back in the I mean, I used to be I can't even quarters, quarter mounts. I was a wizard with that shit for the longest time. The whole like flip cup thing, beer
I have
pong.
never played flip cup, and
it's
that
extremely messy.
Me
It
neither.
absolutely is.
that is one game that I do want to play because I've played beer pong.
So, fun fact: the table that is in the DSC studio is actually a beer pong table, because that is the only table I could find that was that narrow and that long that would work for what we wanted to do.
Well, beer pong's actually a different game in college. I found out, where you actually play table tennis with beer on the table, and that was
That's-
beer pong.
Dude, that's an evolution.
Then you learn about the whole setting the cups
Evolution.
up with the beer in them, and that was actually Beirut.
That's an evolution. Well, and then there's battle pong where you've got basically the battleship board.
Look at
Oh,
it.
yeah, I've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of funny, which brings me to one of my favorite drinking games is a card game. It's called Kings.
King's
Now-
Cup. Isn't that the same as Waterfall, though?
Hold on.
Mm.
This is where I'm going. So when I learned how to play it, it was just called Kings. And it had similar rules to King's Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we changed it or where I learned it from, changed it because we all thought it was gross that you had to pour your drink into a community cup when everybody
Right.
drinks different stuff.
Oh, you would get like Miller Lite.
That sounds terrible. Like that's
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the point of the game was it's a card game and you have rules for every card. So you got some like a certain card would make a rule. Queens were like you had to say a category, like whoever pulled the queen, you did a category and you go around in a circle. The first person who couldn't name something part of that category or repeated, they had a drink.
Yeah.
Then you had the aces, that was Waterfall. So if you pulled an ace, you started drinking, then the person next to you starts drinking, and it goes around, and nobody can stop drinking until the person before you stops drinking. So that's kind of like, it started with the King's Cup, went to Kings, and then Waterfall.
Yeah, see, I knew the game as water polo.
Yeah. So it kind of changes, I think, with every generation, like the rules and stuff.
See, and I was one of those people that like if you started like if you were trying to get me to play a drinking game and it took more than like 30 seconds to explain the rules, I'm out. Like I ain't nobody got time for that. Like bounce quarter in cup, I'm in. Like I'm good. I got to remember if I got to remember this card does that and that card does this, and I got to carry the two, and there's a silent K there, and I got to name 4 names and do a circle around my chair when I play that card. No, kiss my ass. Like I got no time for that nonsense.
Well, that was like when I was younger. My favorite game was Presidents and Assholes or Asshole, or they call it Scum in some places.
Right.
But I mean, you could have all kinds of. I mean, it was one card would be rules, the other one would mean you're the president, and the other one would be your vice president. And
I remember.
For everybody.
See,
that
and again,
was always way too complicated.
But that was fun though, as long as you had a cheat sheet.
See, and again, like I said, it's if I feel like the critical component to a good drinking game is you have to be able to play it when you're drunk. Like that's because otherwise, it's just stupid. Like it, yeah.
Well, the best part about it is everybody screwing up and having to have to drink.
Well, I mean, honestly, then, and maybe this is like old cynical me as compared to like young stupid me, where it's like, why not just sit around and drink? Like why use cards as an excuse? Like just if the goal is to get fucked up, then just go get fucked up. Like that's all there is to it.
Oh, I agree. I have a tendency to just like not pay attention, and I'm drinking, and everyone's like, "You're not supposed to drink yet," and I'm like, "But I want to drink."
Yeah, but it's yeah.
Why do I have to wait? What do I have to lose to drink my beer? Just tell me. But I was actually making lists of certain games that I've played before because what am I doing? Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button. So as I was making my list, I was coming up with different games. And one game we played, and I wasn't the one doing it, was Edward 40 Hands.
Oh yeah, we played that. Well, we didn't play.
Jello played it.
Yeah, Jello played it at your house.
And I was impressed because he made it through.
Yeah.
Now, do you know what that is? Does everyone know what that is? It's basically where you take 2 40 ounces and you tape them to somebody's hands.
Oh, yeah.
So you got a 40-ounce tape to each hand. So basically, you can't do anything. You can't smoke. You can't go to the bathroom. You can't do anything till you finish those 2 40s. And our friend Jello actually did finish them. We did it outside, obviously, because, you absolutely will not take them off somebody's hands. So if they got to go, either you find a friend who's really helpful or...
You gotta zip my pants, pull up my willy?
Yeah, you pee yourself. So
that sounds like a really dumb game.
It was funny. It was actually really funny because he sat on our riding lawnmower with these 40s in his hands, just drinking. We had it. It was actually a fun night. What I can remember.
My own mother made a comment like, "You need to be careful, son." I'm like, "It's not me, Mom." My buddy, he looks like me, but it's not me.
Right, because you guys look so much alike. That was funny. That was a lot of fun.
His parents before, and they would just keep looking at me, and and eventually they told me who they were. I was like, "Oh, okay. I thought you were just creepy."
Well, I mean, let's be real. I mean, there's the penultimate one that I hate to play, which is Never Have I Ever.
That's on my list.
Because, well, I have. Like that.
Dave gets too drunk. Dave drinks every round.
That game tends to be a problem for me.
The other games I have on my list are like TV or movie games. And I don't know if you guys ever played this. I've played the Grinch game. And basically you watch the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and anytime they say the word who, you drink.
Oh, see those, like, oh my God, like those that come out like anytime like 2016, the presidential debates. Did we get messed up? Because I mean, there was just like an entire sheet full of rules, and again, dumb drinking game. But well, it is what And yeah, it's every time somebody said security, you had to drink. Anytime somebody said mention the word privilege, you had to finish your drink. Anytime so I'm there. There will absolutely be a new round, I'm sure, coming out for the upcoming ones.
I'm sure.
And I vote for a live broadcast and Ubers for everyone for one of those nights.
All right, we're gonna do that. We'll have a drinking game, presidential election drinking game, or debates.
So you need to bring back the good old Emily Latella sketch. What's all this talk about presidential erections? Oh, never mind.
It's not mass debates, it's debates.
It's Dumas.
I still think we need a Christmas one. We need to do the Grinch one. The Grinch one's kind of fun.
I can see
but
that.
That means you have to watch the movie.
I love the movie, the cartoon.
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah, the cartoon, not the Jim Carrey one. Yeah.
Not the Jim Carrey. You watch the cartoon. Because every Who in Whoville. Oh, believe me, you would be surprised how many times they say Who in that show.
Damn you, narrator, drink.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever made it through the whole movie, to be honest with you. What about you, Steph? You're awfully quiet.
Well, it's harder for you guys to see when I'm trying to talk because I'm not on video, so I'm just letting you guys talk because I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, well, interrupt away, honey.
Can't you hit the raise your hand symbol?
Well, it's not a big deal. I'm trying to figure out what I want for dinner anyway while I'm listening. So I don't know. I was never really into drinking games, I guess. I never played beer pong until I met Mike, like in my 20s. So I never really played any of that stuff. But we've done movie, we'll watch like a scary movie and every time somebody gets killed or a girl screams or something, you have to take a drink or, we would just make crap up for whatever we decided we were going to do that night. Cause we were like, we're going to drink anyway. So let's make it fun.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the closest. I mean, I played beer pong, but it's not it wouldn't be my go-to or anything. I've played flip cup and I don't like it. It all just seems kind of dumb. And I mean, I'm not judging anybody who likes it. Just for me, I don't find it entertaining, I guess. So I don't know.
I've never played flip cup. Beer pong, I never started playing till I was in my 30s. To be honest with you, I don't think it was even around till I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
And I only played a couple times, but I suck at it. And I remember playing and doing the thing where I'm drinking the beer and then I throw it over my shoulder and and put it down. So when people weren't paying attention, I was kind of dumping them because I knew I was just going to get too trashed. I'm I still ended up at the pool at this one party. I got thrown in a pool. But trust me, I'm not a chugger. So God, that sounds weird.
Sorry, husband.
But no, beer pong was not even really a thing when I was growing up. Not that I was a huge drinker anyways until I was in my 30s and my kids were grown. So
right.
I mean, I'm a drinker.
Yeah,
now.
I don't think beer pong got popular until 2000s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
So I think I was in college by the time I started playing it.
Yeah. I hadn't heard of it.
Popular in my hometown.
Yeah, that was a game that was a thing when I was in high school. So no.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it was just over in the East Coast, not over here then.
Or it's gonna be one of those things that just goes around generations.
Because we were around here, I was quarter bounce. Quarter bounce was big when I was in my 20s.
When I was in high school, oh yeah, bouncing in quarters all the time.
Yeah. So we played a lot of quarter bounce. I got pretty good at it.
I didn't play it very often because I always sucked at it.
Yeah, I liked quarter bounce.
Well, and growing up in New England, if I had $1 for every time that I could remember the phrase, "Hey, get over here. We're gonna play some quadas."
Quadas.
Quadas.
You need to play some quadas.
They have a ton of card games out now for drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically drinking card games. There's Do or Drink or Truth or Drink, things like that.
Oh, we tried to play one. Another outing that Cass was not privileged to. We tried to play a drinking card game, and we just decided to put it away because we were just going to get too hammered. at Wyandotte Brewery.
Well, because a lot of the things that like the challenges you had to do were like I had to like get on the floor of the brewery, like where we were at playing the game. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like if we were at Amy's house, I wouldn't care. Right. But I'm not laying on some dirty brewery floor, you know? So we decided not to play it.
Bees.
Well, yeah. We went through like 4 rounds and not one of the rounds anybody would do.
No,
yeah.
So like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that one didn't work out very well. But I mean, again, if it had been over at your guy, like somebody's house, I would have laid on the floor and done whatever. I can't even remember what it asked me to do, but yeah, I'm not doing it. I mean, this is the time of COVID, y'all. Like we can't just be rolling around on floors anywhere we want.
Yeah, and there's a couple that I had picked up that were the online ones, and we did a couple of Zoom nights around them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Actually, we did that. It wasn't. Even
I missed those.
Yeah, Cass wasn't part of that either.
I see a theme here.
I miss all the good shit. I'm telling you. You guys like wait till I'm not here, and then you're like, "Hey, Cass isn't here. Let's do something really fun."
I think we did that during day drinking, and you were working.
We've been found out. Shit.
Cass and Jeremy were still working, and we decided to play a drinking game over Zoom while we were quarantined at like noon.
I don't believe you. I think you guys purposely wait, and you're like, "Okay, Cass isn't around. Let's go do something fun. We're gonna go have fun today because Cass ain't here."
I mean, it's a possibility.
I mean, why don't you evaluate yourself and then come back to that question?
Wow. Now I'm offended.
It's because you're the fun governor.
You a dick.
All right, on that note, let's do another drunken confession.
Yeah, I think we need to.
We need to break this hostility up.
Right.
And I think we already did that one, so I'm not going to read it.
Let me see.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we did that last week. Okay.
No.
We
haven't done that yet.
If you could choose forever between fantasy and reality, what would you choose?
Well, that's an extremely open-ended question.
I would choose fantasy forever.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of having magic.
Mm-hmm.
Even though with the goods and bads that it can come with, fuck it.
Dude, I'd totally be the little kid from Neverending Story. Kiss my ass. Anything I think up comes true. Yeah, hell yeah. Give me Falcor. Give me the Child Empress. Give me all of it. Give me.
Love you, Falcor.
I'd be summoning demons.
Give me the rock biter. Give me those giant sphinxes with their big, huge rat. Give me.
The giant what with the what?
You know where I was going.
Sphinxes, not sphincters.
I said sphinxes.
I said skexes. Gelflings.
Okay, well, I guess
I'm bringing Skexy back.
I might be alone in this, but I'm choosing reality.
Boring.
Wow, and I'm the what is it? What am I? The governor of fun?
Yeah, you clearly haven't done enough drugs. You need to try LSD, and that'll open up your mind a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I just had major surgery, and the strongest drug I was able to take was Motrin. I don't think I'm gonna go down that road.
I was talking to Amy. I was talking that.
Amy, not everything is about.
It's not about you, Cass.
Yes, it is.
You need to eat a bag of shrimps and watch Spaceballs.
I like Spaceballs. There's an asshole. There's an asshole. There's an asshole.
What about you, Stephanie? I don't think you got an answer out of that. Reality or fantasy?
Oh, fantasy. I mean, I'm a writer. Hello. I feel like
I control my world.
Well, and y'all know my reality, so it definitely.
Yeah, I don't want to be part of that.
Yep. Neither do I.
Wow.
Oh, it's a wrong fantasy.
Tell us what you really think, Jeremy.
Love you too, Jeremy. Love you too.
Jeremy's over here. Yeah, Steph, your life just sucks.
I know. He's like, why don't you just have a gender reveal party and light your whole life on fire?
Right?
Yeah. Your comics, they're scary.
How did you even get out of bed this morning?
Honestly, I really don't have any idea. But I
Oh
did
my
it.
God.
I did it, damn it. And this is why I don't, I keep not coming on the show because Jeremy's so mean to me all the time. Listen to that.
I know, right?
He's so mean. No.
Jeremy, I'm gonna need some pointers so I can up my game with Cass.
Yeah, you really should be listening to Jeremy with these thick burns. Oof.
I will teach
Jeremy
you.
just goes for the throat.
Snappy comeback.
Yeah, he doesn't often rip on people, but when he does, it's just so mean. You felt like he punched you in the face, stole your wallet, kicked you out of a moving car with cement boots on into an ocean where you slowly drowned.
So Taco Bell's next move.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, on that note,
So Jeremy has been sassy for about 2 weeks now, which I think that means I have been too nice for 2 weeks now.
It's been a full moon week, so.
Like, did you pick up a different strain? Like what's going on? Like,
he really has. What day did we go? Oh, not last week, but the week before when we went out that
Yeah.
4 and 20
Saturday.
robbers came knocking at your door. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was definitely sassy on Bloody Mary Day.
Yes, he really was. Bloody Mary Day. That's good. That's a good name for it. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had his sass pants on for a while now.
You know, had I known how much was coming on that Bloody Mary, I would have never ordered anything.
Right. That was enough food and alcohol for all of us.
Well,
It really
I asked
was.
her about the Bloody Mary. She didn't mention all the other stuff on the freaking skewers.
Yeah, that it came
Oh,
in a 5-gallon
did.
container and a buffet table.
Yeah.
See, she did, but her and I were talking about it. That's why I ordered, because you can order
Well,
it without all the goodies.
I
Oh,
already
see, that's
ordered
the
my
problem. Is
stuff.
Jeremy, you were probably ignoring Cass like usual. So that's probably why you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, then he
Well, I
wasn't
ordered
freaking
first,
attention to
when I
me.
asked her, she told me just like the standard stuff. And then I ordered my stuff. And then
You order food.
talking to the cast about it. It's a completely different story.
Oh yeah, she told me all about all the stuff that comes on it. She's like, it's only $10 more to do all this. I'm like, throw that on there. Let's do it up.
Load it up, dude.
Right?
Yeah,
And we didn't even eat it all.
I know. Well, I think
Oh.
the next time we do it, we're not going to order food
Right.
because we don't, now that we know, it'll probably feed us all. Like,
Well, you went into a carb coma.
And knowing is half the battle.
well, yeah, because I was really hungry and, I
And there
wanted
was cheese.
pretzels and there was,
And there were different
grilled-
kinds of cheese.
yeah, and there was grilled cheese. So,
Carbs and cheese. And more carbs and cheese.
my
More
favorite
carbs and
things.
Hey, cheese is love, man.
These are a few
It really
of my
is.
favorite things.
So, Amy,
Sorry.
how about one more drunken confession before we call it a night?
Sure.
You all right there, Amy?
This is the same question as I pulled out.
I don't think she's all right.
And I don't say this very
No,
often,
Megan.
but then don't put it back in.
No, Jeremy, put it back in. Fucker.
Sassy
Jeremy, quit putting it back in.
You know you want to do it because it keeps coming out.
Have you ever wanted to get revenge on somebody and why?
Oh, I think.
My
I mean,
God.
we all have probably wanted to get revenge on someone. I don't know if any of us have acted on it, but okay, you know what? I have. This is when I was young and petty. Like, well, you know what? I wasn't even petty. I was made fun of a lot when I was a kid. And one of the people who used to make fun of me was one of my neighbors. And her mom always bought her everything she wanted, So she had like all new Adidas all the time and like super nice clothes. And we were poor. So like I had like hand-me-downs and like, just the worst, like knock off everything or like super cheap everything. And I'm grateful now as an adult that my mom took care of us. But as a kid, she used to like
You don't
rub
get
all-
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
she was
yeah,
my
as a
neighbor.
kid, life sucked.
Well,
and
yeah,
you
but
didn't understand it.
because she was mean about it. Not only was she mean about, she would make fun of me for being overweight, which I wasn't even overweight at the time, but she made fun of my clothes and all that. So, okay, we lived in these townhouses and I discovered that the attic you could get up into the attic of the townhouses, and they all connected. So my house connected to her house. Yeah. And this is like the meanest thing I've ever done, and I feel really, really bad about it.
Sounds like some 007 shit.
Well, so what I did.
Carry the 2, statute of limitations. Yeah, you're good.
Right.
Yeah.
Steph, let's us decide whether or not you should feel bad about it. Go ahead and tell us what you
Okay, so it's so stupid. The last time I had been at her house, I made sure to unlock her attic access because it was in her bedroom, and so that I could get in there like while they weren't home, which is what I did.
All right, real quick, how old were you?
Oh God, I don't know, like really young, like 11 or 12, like.
Well, no, I think that's impressive. You're doing like a series of.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason I was made fun of, girl. I was smart as hell, and everybody was just like, "You're a dork. You get straight A's."
Right.
But see, I was plotting. So anyway, I crawl across the attic, in the townhouses, get into her house. I think like I took like one of her dance recital uniforms, like something really stupid, and like her shampoo, like a couple of just really stupid things, but things that like I knew she would realize were missing and be like, what the hell? Like I was trying to mess with her. And they never figured it out, but I definitely heard about it because, my mom and her mom were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Or the neighbor's mom were best friends. So yeah, it was really stupid and kind of petty, but I was just so mad at her for being mean that I did that.
Well, the bitch deserved it. She had it coming.
I again, still feel bad about it because it's not, kids are just mean. And at the time I didn't really, I was too emotionally immature to like just handle it. Like now I can handle people making fun of me. I mean, except for Jeremy, because damn, he's mean. But
I know, it goes right for the jugular.
I know. But
on their toes.
That was my revenge. The only real revenge, other than like with my sister. But that doesn't really count because like sisters fight. Like
right.
It's
brothers
family,
and
sisters.
like,
yeah, family shit. I don't count that. That's my only revenge. Sorry, that was a long story.
No, that's quite all right. It was interesting.
That's funny. I actually had a guy try to do that at the first dorms I was in. They're set up like a Days Inn apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them, and then they shared the overhead attic that you weren't supposed to be in. And one day, me and my roommate, we're sitting there playing a video game. About 10 o'clock at night. Here comes a stranger falling through the fucking closet. So he decided he's going to sneak across.
He was pulling the bender from the Breakfast Club.
Right.
Could you describe the ruckus?
Well, while you're talking, Jeremy, have you ever gotten revenge?
I don't know about like full revenge, but if I got working with someone and they start throwing me under the bus, I got no problem accidentally mentioning, well, I don't know why that would happen. I mean, because such and such was fucking doing this last week. So why is it a problem?
I'd say, I've always said, just because I don't like office politics doesn't mean I'm not good at them. Don't ever make that mistake.
Like, don't fuck with me at work, god damn it. I'll mess your world up.
Amy?
Back in my day, yes, I got a lot of revenge, and I'm not proud of it, so I don't bring it up.
Police got involved.
Very similar to Stephanie's story. I was bullied, and we decided to get payback by just doing unlawfully things. I don't even want to go into it, but yeah, I was young and I was dumb and my dad was still alive. So that means I was like 13 or 14 and, police got called. I got arrested. It was a bad time. Not proud of it.
Yeah. Luckily we did this
at the end of the
while
day,
we were young.
My advice is kids suck. And if I knew then what I knew now, it would have been a completely different story.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't get revenge, no, because my revenge is to put a smile on my face and kill somebody with kindness as much as I can. And then come cry to you guys about it later.
You'll get there eventually, Amy. We'll get you there.
You have to find the balance between the two. Like,
Right. Dave?
Oh God, yeah.
I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, no, so I mean, dude, I've done things from,
I've done things.
I once spent an entire night encasing somebody's car in ice. I once blew up somebody's car.
You blew up a car?
Under the. It's not that hard to do, actually. Under the guise of a party trick that I kind of coerced the conversation into somebody going to dare me to do it.
How do you blow up a car as a party trick?
I'm not putting that out on the internet.
Good call.
That will not be part of this broadcast.
Once a fuel hose melts.
That's no. There are certain chemicals you can add to a gas tank that can make bad things happen.
Oh yeah. Okay, so can you just give us like
Dave's
one solid example?
Dude, I'll honestly, so like literally, there was a guy who decided to be and this stupid high school shit. It decided to be a really good idea to like try to flirt with and try to steal my girlfriend, and me being Tom Petty, aka Petty LaBelle. I went ahead and just spent an entire night with buckets of water and a hose, and completely encasing his car in ice because it was New England in winter. And so when he woke up in the morning, he could not get into his car at all. And it was just absolutely amazing.
That's awesome.
What about you, Cass?
Honestly, I mean, as petty as I am, I always wish things, but I am not one for seeking revenge. I believe in karma. Mm-hmm. I love to think that people are going to get what's coming to them.
Well, see, if they already gave it to you, there's no problem giving it back. That's karma.
Well.
See, and to me, sometimes the universe just doesn't act quickly enough and needs a little help.
Right. But I got to tell you a story that I was in on that somebody else did, and it was interesting. So when my ex was in college, I went up there for a weekend, and they had there was so many dorms that shared a common area. And so you could go, if you didn't lock your door, nice pick, Steph. If you didn't lock your door, you could go from one dorm room to the other through the bathroom, right? Well, if you didn't many times this one kid would come over, run into the room, open up the door, and drink their alcohol.
I'm sorry, I feel like we're looking at the cover of Steph's solo debut album. I feel like
I was thinking more of a glamour shot,
like a ABBA album.
Well, I took that with my cell phone with I don't even think there's a filter on that one. What is that? A weird coffee bar in Florida. So there you go.
Nice.
All right, go ahead, Cass.
So anyway, the guy used to come over into their dorm room and break in all the time, run into the fridge and grab their alcohol. They always had Jaeger in the fridge, and he used to drink a bunch of it. Well, they knew what he was doing, but they weren't able to catch him. So one night they finished the Jaeger and they all took turns peeing in the bottle. Threw it back in the fridge.
Wah, wah.
So the guy comes running in, thinking he's funny, goes over, opens up the door, and starts chugging Jaeger, which is really urine. So yeah, watching him puke was kind of funny. Yeah, he started throwing up, and he didn't stop for quite a while. But at the same time, he kind of had it coming. He kept stealing their alcohol.
Yeah, no, that's called karma. Whether that's karma is brought to you by people, other people, or what, that's karma.
I was just a bystander.
See, and that's my theory. Sometimes you are the instrument of karma.
Right. I was just a bystander, and I didn't even know what was going on until the guy starts throwing up, and then they told me what they had done. So, it wasn't even like I could have warned him. I didn't know. So it was just kind of nice being on the outside looking in going, that was awesome. But myself, no, I don't ever seek revenge just because I kind of feel like that kind of gives you bad mojo. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I treat people how I want to be treated typically.
I don't want the bad mojo.
Now, but when we're me and Amy were talking about we did things when we were kids before we had the emotional capacity to understand. I think a lot of kids, I mean, that's why I think kids are so mean and they treat each other so poorly. We're just young and dumb. As we become adults and we realize what we did was wrong and how we wouldn't want that to happen to us or whatever, you know. I don't know.
They say during like apocalyptic type situations where you run into like individuals
But I
and
tell you,
stuff.
so you know, it's not like I don't wish bad shit on people. I do all the time. I really do. I wish bad shit on people, and I hate to say it. There's times when I'm so petty. I'm just like, I really hope this person just like, I don't know, accidentally sticks a fork in a lake socket or something, you know. But I never like kind of put things in motion for it to happen because I just believe in karma too much. Bye, Jeremy.
You guys can't hear that?
No,
My
we can.
dog-
Oh yeah.
my
It's
dogs
okay
are
though.
going ape shit on something.
Well, we were about to wrap it up anyway, so that's
Yeah,
perfect
so-
It's
timing.
not that bad. He's not that obnoxious. Your dogs aren't that obnoxious. I don't
Yeah.
know why you worry so much.
No, there's seriously something in my backyard because I'm looking at my backyard.
There's something like a person,
No, I think it's
Sasquatch.
the birds, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like going back to what Stephanie said, we had a nice talk and we did some dumb shit. But you know, you do dumb shit when you're younger, and I think that's when you're supposed to do the dumb shit.
That's hopefully when you do your dumb shit is when you're younger.
Right. When your
And
records
that's
can
what
be
makes
sealed.
you better adults and better friends and better people when you're
I
at.
don't know. I've done some pretty dumb shit as an adult.
Yeah, but when you're adult, you look back on it the next morning, you're like, fuck did I do?
Like,
And then we just check in with the five of us, and say, "Did I offend any of you guys? No, cool, sweet.
Good.
All right,
Yep.
Yeah, everything was fine. Okay, we're good.
all right,
we have way too many of those mornings. Just saying, where we're like, all right, guys, was I an asshole last night?
Yeah, for anybody who has not hung out with us and has only listened to us, you guys miss out on a great time when we're actually all together.
And
Yeah.
and after Cass leaves, particularly.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. So and for what it's worth,
Because I'm the governor of fun, so nobody
Exactly.
can have fun when I'm not
We got to
around.
wrap it up, guys, because Dave's got an 8 o'clock.
I do.
Yep.
Getting in the
So
way to
Alright.
that.
let me raise your cans, your glasses, whatever you got. Let's do the end of the night cheers. And it goes together with what we were talking about. I would rather be here with the people in this Zoom than with the best people in the world.
Ah,
Yeah.
cheers.
Which intimates that we are not the best people in the world. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Dave got
We're
it.
not,
Dave
though,
got
so
it.
it's
Dave
fine.
Got it.
We're not, though. It's fine. No
All right,
judgment.
guys, we will see you
Hey,
guys
I
next
am.
week. Thanks for tuning in to another shit show of Drunken Confessions.
And we'll see you. Oh, next week's episode 69. That's going to be fun.
And Bailey says goodnight.
Aw, night, Bailey.
Hey, everybody. Thanks again for listening to our show tonight. If you want more information, you can find it at facebook.com/My Drunken Confessions.